Today is July 5th, the day after July 4th, which was Independence Day, and there's something that I did not record yet because I believe this information has to be kept quiet for now. But I'm going to go ahead and record this while news articles and things are still up. And there is more, but I don't want to spend too long digging things up. I'm also going to go outside and see if there's still any damage out there. So this is something which I will cover later. There were storms sent to target me and to stop me. There were storms sent to prevent me from going certain places where narcissists were attempting to block me. So I'll have more evidence for this in the future. But here are the news articles. Wednesday's storms blow through parts of Ohio, leaving some damage behind. If you look at the article, this says it's June 19th, 2025. And I think these storms happened on the 18th. So here you can see this old tree, incredibly strong, broken apart from the winds. And here's another article. National Weather Service confirms 3 tornadoes touched down in Ohio. And this article is from June. I'll try to adjust this here, guys. It's not adjusting. Okay. There we go. It was kind of tight. June 20th. So I think the storms happened on the 18th. Let me check real quick. I don't want to show too much private information from my computer, but... So Wednesday night was the 18th, and these are articles that were out 2 days later. So there were tornadoes and storms sent, and this was to try to stop me. I am one person. I live in Ohio. I didn't think I was that important, but I guess we're all important to God. And so this is what the Kingdom of Darkness did to try to stop me, is they sent tornadoes and hailstorms, torrential downpours, to try to stop me as I left my home. So before I left, it was a clear sunny day, and I walk outside, and there's light gray cloud cover. And I start to bike, and within a few minutes, there are dark, almost black clouds filling the sky, and then there are swirling winds and hail hitting me in the face, and I got soaked. But they tried to stop me. They were not able to, so. Here's another. This is an email. So, I'm trying not to show too much. Yes, I have Spectrum Internet here. You can see the date there. This says Wednesday, June 18th at 6:55 p.m. So June 18th was the day of the tornadoes and hailstorms that were sent to stop me. Okay? Severe weather alert, Jennifer. We have detected an outage affecting Spectrum service in your area. So not only were there tornadoes and hail, but all the internet was out. A transformer blew up and 2 streetlights next to my house were out. So let me see. Yeah, I don't want to release the private information here. So that's my account number and stuff. I don't want to show that. Outage details. June 18th. Internet, video, and voice. And a couple days later, my phone was out. So within a week and a half, the power was out, and the phone was out, and the internet was out, like 3 different times. This is not normal. All of last year, this did not happen. But the Kingdom of Darkness did this to try to stop me. So I'm going to go walk outside. Censor my video. I'm going to go take a walk outside as the sun's going down. It's still Sabbath, but Sabbath will be ending soon. So I'm going to go for a walk and see. Be back, guys. Go for a walk outside. So this is my house here. There's a lot of fireworks. Last night there's fireworks again. Here's my car. Trash. People litter in my yard every day. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to document some evidence. I can't record everything now because it's been a few weeks. Now the power is restored. There were 2 stoplights right next to my house that were down. I'm going to see if they're still down. Maybe I should wear this camera and go biking, see what shows up. But it was pretty hot earlier. It's 90 degrees in my house right now and I don't have AC. It's a little cooler out here, but I did not want to bike in the heat of the sun. It's quite dangerous. See, people just litter trash all over the place and leave it. It's a kind of nice little walk out here. So that light may have been out there. So the lights right next to my house were out. Maybe the one down by the gas station. And they continue to be out for weeks. So I'm gonna walk down there and see if they still have a temporary stop sign set up. It's just pretty cool now. It's probably 80 outside, which is nice and cool compared to the temperatures it's been. It's been a heat wave. My house is 2-story with an attic, so it's not quite as unbearable as like a ranch with no air conditioning, but it's hot and it's uncomfortable, so I didn't really want to bike earlier, but I think it's about 8 o'clock. Sun's starting to go down. It's cooled down quite a bit. So I think this light was out here for a while, but it's back up. This light was out for a while. Nice 80-degree cool evening. Here's some music from the neighbor's house. It's been a while since I've gone on a walk. They'd send pit bulls after me, so I haven't taken my dog out much. You see that light there? That light was out. That light was out for a week or 2, right after the storm. And they said a transformer had blown up. You can actually see this here. This street sign was blown by the winds on Wednesday, June 18th. That street sign was blown in the storms. And it's actually turned the opposite direction. And see, this is a long, skinny metal pole. It takes a lot for wind to blow something like that. But that light down there was out for a couple weeks. And this sign here is still crooked. It was rotated in Wednesday night storms. And that's how close the weather weapons were to my home. So I look straight up, you can see clearly it's diagonal. So you see that's turned diagonal. It's supposed to be facing the other way. Wednesday storms hit right next to my house. Internet, phone was out. Power was out, stoplights were out, and the sign was rotated. And this light here, a few others, and I think the one next to it were out for like a week or two. And they had put up stop signs in the middle of the intersection. But it's back up now. This is where I come to fill up my gas can. A lot of these roads don't have stoplights. Some people coming through. It's got a nice Dollar General there. Do you mind if I ask you a couple questions?
No.
Have we had like weird outages and things lately?
Yes, we've had a lot. I just live on this block over here, and we've had a lot.
Well, I'm actually recording to try to document some of the outages, and I only have a few minutes. I'm just a person, not a reporter.
Okay.
But is there anything you want to say they were weird or?
Oh, I mean, I know the one was a storm, but the other two, we had three total, but two of them I don't know. I don't know what they were from or
it's
anything.
Just unusual. Nothing like that's happened.
Other than a transformer blowing or something.
Yeah, I heard a transformer blew up.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything. I called the electric company and they didn't say anything.
No, I appreciate you answering my question. I was looking at that street sign down there is actually rotated. It's facing the wrong way, and it'd take a lot to do that for like a long, skinny piece of metal.
Right. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, and this light was out for a while. That stoplight was, and the one next to it.
Yeah, I wouldn't know why. I have no idea.
Yeah, I think it was like weather weapons.
Well, it very well could have been. Who knows?
You have a good evening.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Well, I hope that came out okay. It's just a nice evening, people walking around. Some music playing. It's only 80 degrees and not 90, so that's good. Just beautiful houses throughout here. There's been some fires and things recently. But yeah, that light was out, and the other side streets, they don't have street lights. It's like 25 miles per hour through here. But I think this one was out for a little while. That one was out for a while. But this is a busy road in my town, so they got it back up pretty quickly. That was up within a few days. But the other ones took a week or two to fix, as there's less traffic on those roads. So I'm going to cross here and just show you how close these attacks were to my home. Is that the stoplights, the street lights were not out all across the city. It was only the ones next to my house, within walking distance. And the transformer blew up, so I started to bike this direction, actually, towards where that sign was that I videotaped. The sign that was rotated and the street lights that were out. So I would have headed in that direction to go to my destination. So it's like it was targeted and sent to me specifically. But there might have been other people, other chosen ones doing missions this evening. And possibly they had large storms all across Ohio, and that was cover for sending weather weapons after targeted areas. So I believe the Kingdom of Darkness was targeting the remnant this evening, and some of us were doing missions that evening. And so this storm was used as cover. And bad weather, tornadoes and hail were sent after were sent after certain people to try to stop them. But the Holy Spirit gives us strength and power, so it's not going to stop any of us. And it will just be more evidence that God is working through us. When they try to stop us and they fail, and they send tornadoes and they send hail and it fails, that's a sign that God is protecting and defending us. So if God be for you, who can be against you? So you see, I think that light was out as well. So just the ones next to my house. There was also some strange scheduled maintenance the next week where it was a dangerous heat wave. So they had the power down for 8 hours, 8.5 hours. And it was 90 degrees and there are children in these houses. So you would not schedule the power to be out in 90-degree weather, as most of these people have air conditioning and they have children in many of these homes. Smelling cookout. Someone's got the grill and barbecue going. It smells good. Coming up on my house here in a minute. It is Sabbath, so as hungry as I am, I can't go and order any food. I have to be ready to go to church tomorrow. But I don't have much left at my house now. And I don't feel like fruit, but sometimes we're called to go without and fast. There was a big meal yesterday, so I think that actually made me more hungry today. So I've got 2.5 more minutes that I can record on this. Not a whole lot. This is my home. My home is a historic landmark, which I put a sign up there. And Pentecost occurred last month. We were offered up as first fruits to God, just as it says in Book of Revelations. But this was God's plan, and prophecy must come to pass. So we're still alive. We were offered, but we are to be redeemed from the earth. To be redeemed as God's remnant means that we are saved, and everything the enemy stole from us is going to be returned. So this is a beautiful house that I have here. I can't wait. I can't wait for it to be fixed up. This is the promise. And Pentecost marked the beginning of the harvest season, Jubilee year 2025. 2 + 5 is 7. And we just also had the 250th celebration of the United States of America, as this might be New Jerusalem here. Everyone says that the United States is evil, and you know, this is I forget what it's called, but that city where all the evil dwells. But actually it looks to me like New Jerusalem could be the United States. At least it's wherever we are. And little wasp tried to make a nest up there earlier, so I poked it and I sprayed it with a squirt gun and got rid of it. But it did lunge at me, but God protected me. I did ask God to save me from the wasp. It was pretty scary, but yeah, I have to post more information on that later. But there's a city that's described, or a nation described as being very evil. I don't know it off the top of my head. And a lot of false prophets claim that's the United States, but actually it's looking more likely that New Jerusalem is the United States, though it may just be wherever the remnant is, whatever city they're in. So I got little bits and pieces of that wasp nest, and I poked it with this. The wasp came at me, so it's not related to this video, but the enemy will attack every day, and if they sent a wasp to my house, that's how to get me. Okay, thanks for watching. God bless you all.